Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches: Indiana Pacers versus Philadelphia 76ers and Chicago Bulls versus Brooklyn Nets, which are happening on Tuesday, May 11, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out my Patreon in the link down below. My new Patreon is a way for me to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I'm going to start off by talking about Indiana Pacers versus Philadelphia 76ers match. A couple of weeks ago, the Philadelphia 76ers were locked in a neck-and-neck battle with the Brooklyn Nets for the top spot in the Eastern Conference. Then they went on an 8-game winning streak, while the Nets stumbled and took control of the conference. They now hold a 3-game lead and look like a lock for the top seed. Barring a major collapse, like losing all the rest of their games, combined with the Bulls winning the rest of theirs, the Indiana Pacers are going to make the playoffs. They are coming off a game Monday night against the Cleveland Cavaliers in which they defeated the Cavs 111-102. Domantas Sabonis had a monster game with 21 points, 20 rebounds, and 9 assists. Kellen Martin added 25 points while Caris LeVert chipped in with 20 points and 10 assists. The win improved the Pacers' record to 32-26. They are 9th in the conference, 1 game behind the Hornets. The Sixers have basically clinched the top spot in the Eastern Conference with a 3-game lead over the Nets with 4 games to go. At this point, the focus turns to resting up key players for the playoffs. Already 4 key players, including Ben Simmons, Korkmaz, Thibault, and Curry, are questionable. The Pacers, meanwhile, have just about locked up the 10th spot, but they need one more win to seal it. Plus, there is still an outside shot for them to move up to the 8th spot, which gives them slightly better odds of advancing. This game means more to the Pacers than it does the Sixers. Plus, the Pacers are home, so I like the Pacers here. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Indiana plus 6.5. Tyrese Maxey added 22 points and 4 assists for the 76ers, who extended their current winning streak to 8 games. The 76ers are 1 win or a Nets loss away from securing home court advantage throughout the Eastern Conference playoffs, which should set them up for a deep postseason run. Philadelphia has been one of the NBA's best home teams over the last 2 seasons, going 58-11 at Wells Fargo Arena during that span, including 27-7 in 2020-21. Head coach Doc Rivers has also helped the team solve its woes away from home, guiding the franchise to its best road record, 20-14, since the 2000-2001 season, which ended in an NBA Finals appearance. Joel Embiid led the team with 29 points on 11 of 13 shooting in just 23 minutes of action. Tyrese Maxey added 22 points with 4 assists. Dwight Howard scored 19 points and 14 rebounds off the bench, while Tobias Harris chipped in with 18 points. As a team, the 76ers shot 48% from the field and 9 of 30 from the three-point line as they set the tone in the first quarter, where they shot out to an early double-digit lead, before cruising in the second half where they led by as many as 24 points. Kellen Martin led the team with 25 points on 11 of 16 shooting off the bench. Domantas Sabonis added 21 points with 20 rebounds, 9 assists and 4 blocks, while Caris LeVert chipped in with 20 points and 10 assists. As a team, the Pacers shot 50% from the field and 11 of 27 from the three-point line as they struggled early on and fell behind by as many as 10 points, before taking over in the second half, where they outscored the Cavaliers by 58-42 to escape with the important victory. The Pacers are 2-5 ATS in their last 7 games as an underdog and 6-21 ATS in their last 27 home games. The under is 12-4 in 76ers' last 16 road games. The over is 7-2 in Pacers' last 9 overall. The under is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings in Indiana. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under. The Nets were able to halt a 4-game losing skid in their last outing, taking out the Denver Nuggets on the road by 6 points on May 8. The road team was able to overcome a huge punch in the gut by the Nuggets early to go down by 15 at the break. However, the Nets were able to outscore Denver by a 69-48 margin in the second half, led by 30-plus point nights from Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, along with a blast from the past performance from Blake Griffin, who ended with 20 on the night in addition to going 4-6 from long range. Irving and Durant combined for 7 trays, while the latter posted a double-double with 11 rebounds as Brooklyn made 62% of their shots along with over 50% of their three-pointers, 16. The Bulls won their third straight contest on May 9 on the road versus the struggling Detroit Pistons as they took an 18-point halftime lead and never looked back as they picked up their 29th win of the season. Zach LaVine had another efficient night with 30 points, while Nikola Vucevic, despite missing 7 of 8 from long distance, made 14 of 27 shots from the floor while grabbing 16 boards to finish with 29. Furthermore, point guard Kobe White posted 21 points for a Chicago team that shot over 50% as a team, with White posting his third 20-plus point night in 4 outings. The Bulls' defense gave up 47% shooting to the Pistons, yet failed to allow 100 points for the third straight game and are ranked in the top 15 in points allowed per game while being 5th in the NBA in defending the three-point shot. Furthermore, the Bulls covered as 9.5-point favorites, their third straight cover overall. Expect the Bulls to cover in what should be a competitive game without Harden. While Durant and Irving should get theirs, the Nets won't have enough shooting around them to cover if Shamet has another off night, and they should get the Bulls' best shot in what is essentially an elimination game for them. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Bulls plus 5.5. The Brooklyn Nets are averaging 118.6 points on 49.2% shooting and allowing 114.6 points on 46.2% shooting. Kevin Durant is averaging 28.2 points and 5.2 assists, while Kyrie Irving is averaging 27.4 points and 4.8 rebounds. James Harden is the third double-digit scorer, and Joe Harris is dishing 1.9 assists. The Brooklyn Nets are shooting 39% from beyond the arc and 80.8% from the free throw line. The Brooklyn Nets are allowing 36.8% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.4 rebounds per game. The Bulls are 6-0 ATS in their last 6 Tuesday games and 3-8 ATS in their last 11 games, playing on 1 day's rest. The under is 4-1 in Nets' last 5 overall. The under is 7-0 in Bulls' last 7 overall. The Nets are 4-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Chicago. The under is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Chicago. The over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 232.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.